So the last thing I need to do, well, one of the last things I need to do is I need to get this pump installed. Now, I don't have 240 volt power in my house right now, or cabin, or whatever we're calling it. I don't have that right now, but I do have a generator that puts out 240 volt, or 230 volt, I guess is what this is. And I don't have any of the landscape like finished and clean, because I figure let's make sure everything works good before I make it all nice and then tear it all up again, just in case I ruptured the line or tore the tech cable, or who knows. So I don't even like thinking about that, because I can't even imagine if we had to rip everything up and try to fix something. That's a nightmare. But I'm gonna get this set up here. So this is a 3/4 horsepower. 3/4 horsepower? What is this? What even is this? I think it's a 3/4 horsepower well pump. Yeah, 3/4 horsepower well pump, which is kind of overkill for what we have here. But overkill is a good thing, because I've got a pressure tank up there, and I want to make sure that this works. I went larger on my wire size coming from the house down, and I think I'm going larger than I need, because it's about 60, yeah, not even, it's probably like 50 feet from where the pump is to the house, and this is good for 150 or something like that. So here is my pump. Oh man, that's a big heavy pump. So this is a 2-wire 240 volt pump. So I need to make some waterproof connections on here, and I definitely need to read the manual, because I don't know how to do that. But I do know how to install the pipe. So this pump has a built-in check valve in it. I'm going to put a secondary check valve, because I've already learned that 2 check valves is better than 1, because 1 will fail. You can almost plan on it. So I'm just going to put a secondary check valve in here. So it's going to go pump, a little bit of line, check valve, then the pitless adapter, which I need to pull out and connect to this. And then after I have that connected, all I need to do is get the tech cable connected to here, which I'm still trying to think what the right way to do that is. I'm probably just going to use wire nuts for now to make sure that it works. And then I'm going to get an AC disconnect switch, so that if I ever do want to do any work on the pump, I can just pull the safety switch, and then I can work on anything I need to work on without worrying about power. So I'm going to get this set up, and then yeah, we're going to start getting this thing into the ground here. Okay, so the reason why I was showing you what I was doing there is because I want to know how far it is from the pitless adapter down to the bottom of the well. And I don't have a tape measure on me, but what I do have is a stick, and it's a long stick with a stink bug on it. A long stick. So what I'm going to do is stick the stick into the well. I should be able to hit bottom. Try not to fall in, because that would be a terrible death. And then see, I stop the water at the bottom of the pitless adapter from pumping out. So this will tell me how deep I got to go, and then I can cut my pipe, my drop pipe, what the pump connects to. I can cut that to size, and then I can install it. There we go. That's the length. to right here is what I need to cut my pipe. Fumble, fumble, fumble. Now, this might be an issue. This is not straight. I need this to sit straight, and because I don't have a normal well casing, I can see myself having to pull this up in the future and actually like tape the pump to a piece of rigid PVC or ABS. I might actually go grab some ABS before I put this in and just find a way to tape it or something. I don't know. I'm not a plumber. Just trying to make it work. So some of you guys might be wondering, where's Katie right now? Well, Katie's mom's visiting and they're installing the floor in our cabin together. So I'm getting this done, which is pretty much a one-person job, and she's getting that done, which is a two-person job because her mom's here. So you'll see that probably in the next episode, or maybe this one. I don't know how she's going to edit this, but it's nice. I always love working with Katie. I prefer it always, but for something like this, I don't really need a hand. I just got to get the work done myself. Okay, so I had to fish pretty hard to get this thing out of here because when I backfilled all the earth, it put pressure on it because the wall of this double wall pipe isn't meant for a well. So it put pressure on it, putting it on an angle, and then I can't put so this is how you put it in. You put a pipe into here, and then you slide it straight down. Well, when it's on an angle, I can't because the well casing is in the way. So this is going to be fun to put back in, but there it is. I got the pump. I got the pitless adapter on the pump hose and the check valve. Now I got to put those together, but before I do all that, I'm going to get my electrical done. So this is special wire for going underneath the water. This is pump wire. So what I'm going to do is this would be called 3-wire, and then you've got your ground. But I only have a 2-wire. So I'm just going to we're going to go black, green, and then I'm just going to leave this one. So as you can see, black, green. I'm assuming that that's 120 volt or 110 volt, something like that. Yeah, I guess that would make sense. Something like that. 115. 2 legs of power. It's getting late in the day and I'm getting tired. Now it's time for electrical. Probably not the greatest time to be doing this, but here we go. Well, you can see that sun's getting pretty low on the horizon there. Okay, don't laugh. This is me jury-rigging or jerry-rigging something here. Okay, so I got the stick that's nice and straight. And as soon as I put that in the well, it'll go straight down. But that should straighten out my pipe drop pipe so that I can have my pump going vertical. Now, I'm sure I'm going to get a whole bunch of comments in the comment section about everything I'm doing wrong here. But the bottom line is, if I can get water to go up to the cabin, it's a success. So I'm going to get Katie to film me because she's just coming down. She just finished the flooring up there. And let's see how this goes. Thing's freaking heavy.
Yeah.
Okay.
So how far from the bottom is it?
It is longer than the stick.
It's pumping?
It's longer than the stick. Oh no, I gotta shorten it. Look at that. How did I make that mistake so bad?
I don't know. What did you do? What did you measure?
I measured with a stick.
Rookie move.
Oh God, Katie. I'm done, man. Well, my measuring stick didn't work very well, I guess. It's quitting time. I'm leaving this right here. It's not going nowhere.
You want to wrap that around the pump maybe just in case so it doesn't...
This kind of stuff happens when you're just pooped. Your brain goes to jelly. My brain starts as jelly, so what does my brain go to when I'm tired? Something more jelly than jelly. But that's what it is right now, so we're done for today. We'll get at it in the morning. Come here. Oi. Look at that tasty little... Look at those tasty chops you got on you. Oh, yeah. Okay, it's the morning of the next day. And today is the day that we get water up to the house from here. Today's the day. So I used this thing. It's called a tape measure. It works really good. It's very accurate. All of them are pretty much the same. They all tell you the truth on how far things are. So I'm looking down in here and I know for sure that I need my bottom of my pump to the top of my pipe to be 100 inches. So I'm going to cut the pipe down, the pipe that's connected to the pump. I'm going to cut that down and I'm going to put it back in, and then I'm going to hook everything up and pump water. That's the plan. So I'm going to show you the problem. Do you see where my measurement maybe was wrong? My measurement wasn't off. I just forgot to take off the pump. So that's why I have the pump width too long in the hole. But I've got it all set up again. It's all good to go, even though it looks silly. Don't make fun of me. I'm going to go put it in the water, and hopefully I can get it all together, and then we can get some water up to the cabin. Remember I had that issue with the pitless adapter? I'm having it again. I don't want you to think of this too long, but I had my whole body inside of here head first. That's some sketchy stuff, man. I was in there thinking, oh man, how would I get myself out of here upside down? And the answer would be, I wouldn't. So I'm gonna call that a win. I got that pitless adapter hooked up. My adrenaline's actually kind of going because it's freaky. I mean, I've done some freaky stuff, but that got in my head there. Anyway, I'm gonna get the electrical hooked up. We're gonna get this hooked up to it, and hopefully Katie and I can celebrate some water. All right, so here's my tuck cable. Here's my pump wire. I just put some wiring nuts to hold it together. I'm gonna go up, connect it to the, Katie's in my walkie-talkie. I'm gonna go up and connect it to a cord that I can plug into the generator, and hopefully we got water. Katie's gonna come over right away, and because she has to be here for this too, and we'll see how it goes. Okay, so I've got my generator with my cord connected to 40 volts up to my tech cable. I got my Katie. There she is. She's gonna hold the hose. I'm gonna turn on the generator, and we're gonna have water. Right? Oh, Katie, here we go.
Probably gonna take a minute.
Got it?
It's gonna take a minute.
Yeah. It's good. Yep. Air's coming. I'm so excited. I worked so hard for this. It's a lot to come up. It's 500 feet. Woo!
That didn't take very long.
Oh man, look at that.
That's clear. Okay, you're splashing me. It's cold.
Any bubbles? Good.
Nope. No bubbles.
Okay. I guess you can just shut that down. I'm gonna go check down below and just see how things are looking.
Okay.
And we'll stay on the radio and let's empty it out. Here,
It's running. It's kind of smelly.
It stays up and wiggles the pump a little bit, but not too bad at all.
Cool. It's a little smelly. It smells like sulfur, I guess.
That's due to the sulfur.
Yes, it is.
Do you want to empty the well?
Sure, just tell me when to stop.
We have freaking water at the cabin, Katie.
Yeah, winning. Now we just need the water to go into the cabin.
All in good time.
Okay, I want to show you what's happening right now. There's water coming in from where the river rock that we put in was, and you can hear it. Oh, it's not making sounds anymore. You can see water's just pouring in there. We want to try to empty it because once we empty it, then I can tell how much capacity we have because we don't even know. I'm guessing. My guess right now is we're getting about 750 gallons a day, which is huge. Remember the other video when we had a little seep coming in this hole? I'm pretty sure that I'm correct. I'm not 100%. We're going to do a test in the future. We just don't have the time right now to do it. But surely enough, this is enough water for Katie and I, for sure. And irrigation, I'm pretty sure as well. And the animals. So I can't tell you how much this means to me, this water in here. Shut it down, shut it down, shut it down, shut it down, shut it down. Okay. Oh, that was perfect. Well, I've been here for well over half an hour. So we're going to try to crunch some numbers to figure out what our capacity is. We did a quick test with a 5-gallon bucket while we were waiting here, and we're 15 gallons per minute. And I think we've been probably at this at least half an hour, if not 40 minutes. So we're going to figure that out. And then we'll figure out the rate in which the water comes back up, which is exciting. It's all exciting. You guys know we've had trouble with water. Not anymore. It's 8 o'clock in the morning and I just had to come out here to take a look. I emptied the well at 2:30 or 2:45 yesterday. So it's 8 o'clock the next morning and I'm excited to see how much is in here. Wow, it's come up so much. Oh my goodness, that's crazy. You can't really tell, but yesterday I figured that the whole well holds 900 gallons. So we pump at 15 gallons a minute, and that's how we figured out how much was in the well. So if that goes from empty to full, so I've got until 2:45 today. If that goes all the way full, that's awesome. That's more water than I need, pretty much. It's always hard to say that because we've got animals, but that's a lot of water. So hopefully it continues to give us that amount. We'll see at 2:45 how it looks. I go this way, they come in front of me this way. I go this way, they go in front of me that way. Look, I'm going this way. So it's been 2 days since we did the work on the well. So yesterday I was going to go back at 2 o'clock, which would have been 24 hours, to check to see how high the water level was. I'm fairly sure that it would have been just about at the top, maybe not quite, which would mean we're getting about, I think a safe guess would be 700 gallons a day, which is awesome. That's super good. I'm super excited about that. That's going to be totally fine for us. If we need to use more, we can use more. But because I have no experience in any of this stuff really, I always have the worry, like I'm researching wells and how groundwater works, or surface water, or like I'm trying to learn. I do that in all these processes. I try to learn as much as I can, so at least I have an idea of what's going on. But I'm going to be honest with you, I'm a little bit nervous that we put all this money into this and the water stops. You know, it could be a perched aquifer where there's only a certain amount of water and it took thousands of years for the water to get in there. And I don't know, it's okay to worry when you don't know what you're doing very well. It's okay. I'm just accepting it. I'm grateful right now that we have water, and I hope we have water forever. And I think that there is a good possibility that we will. But I don't do any of this stuff without worry. I do it without fear, but I don't do it without worry. And there's a big difference between worry and fear. And I probably don't need to get too deep into that right now. But yeah, I'm excited to see. I got these goats cutting me off here. They're taking them for a... Ooh, man, what the heck is that? Ew. One of the dogs barfed. I've got these goats coming with me, cutting me off, making it hard to walk. But that's just how life is around here. Okay, I haven't looked in the well yet since yesterday. I can see that it's not overflowing. Oh, it is full. But it's not Oh, it is overflowing. See that little sprig right there? There's that little bit of water that comes out of these. I don't know why there's a hole in it, but it doesn't look very clean on the top, but it's pretty clean water when it comes out the pump. But that's great to see. Get out of there, Nebs. That's great to see. A few of you are asking what our well cover is. Well, it's a rock and a piece of OSB. So that's what it is for now. I'm going to build something better in the future. But I think today what I'm going to do after I go get my breakfast all squared away and take care of the animals is I'm going to finish this. I've got more diesel. I ran out of diesel for my tractor, and the tractor does the finishing work. I'm not very good with that cleanup bucket, so I moved everything around the best I could with it, but cleanup bucket in the excavator, sorry. But I'm going to get the tractor and backblade everything out, try to do some landscaping, clean everything up around here. And then that's it for now. The last thing we have to do is hook up the pressure tank and finish the plumbing in the cabin, which we've just like barely started. I've just barely started, but whatever. It's so great to be able to hook up water. I was so worried this year we were going to be packing water. We've done that for so many years, and I figured there was no way that we weren't going to be. So I am eternally grateful for finding water. I'm trying to be as excited and grateful as I can because it's literally the most important thing. It's the most important thing to find water. And we did it. We did it. And just by chance, it's artesian, which means the water comes above the surface because it's pressurized. So I'm very happy. It's a little bit sulfury, but we've got a plan in the future to take care of that. This looks too sketchy to pass up. Come on. Careful, Lily. Keep it together. Good job. It's plumbing day. My original intent this morning was to just install some PEX pipe from where the faucets are going to be and kind of get on with the day. But I'm realizing the way to do this is right. And I've got my vent systems installed in the walls. That's all good. But now I need to get all those systems down to my main waste output. My main waste line from the house. And I got to do that before I run my PEX. Because if I try to run my PEX first and then try to run my rigid drain line, I might be messing myself up. I've been procrastinating this for a long time because I have to go underneath the house, and it's not as easy to work under here as it was our last build for sure. But I'm going to give it a go and try to get it all done, and hopefully I do a good job. I'm going to try my best. So to get warmed up here, the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to connect the kitchen line. So you can see right here, that is the main kitchen line. There's a vent that goes up. That's my vent there. And then that line goes straight down. And I need that line to connect somewhere around right here because that's where the main drain is. So that'll be the easy part. The less than easy part is the bathroom because I have multiple things I need to connect and I've got to do them. It's tough for me to do. I of all the things that I can do in the house, plumbing is the most difficult for me. So big props and shout out to you if you're a plumber and you can do a nice job every time. I really respect the trade. This is gonna be really tough to film because this is how much room I have. So I've got this beautiful vapor barrier slash insulation bubble foil stuff. I have to cut a bunch of it up because I gotta get in to get the plumbing in. And in order to do that, I gotta make some holes. But if I do a nice cut, I should be able to tape them back up and it shouldn't be that big of an issue. Okay, so I've got to get this right here. See right there? Boop. That right there. Just pointing that way. That's good. I got to get that to that right there. Yeah, it shouldn't be that hard. I've got this. Give me some confidence. Give me some confidence. Come on. I got this. This is how it starts right here. God. Can't even open the glue. There we go. Glue. Okay, I'm trying my best to get this done. I just spent 2 hours looking for this. That's not a good way to start the day, which I started at lunch anyway. I got my plumbing installed. I don't have my strap on. That looks like it's going backwards when I have my strap pulling everything up. It will be falling 1/4 inch per foot. But I'm not doing that until I have to do that, because when I start with the strapping underneath there, I want to do all the stuff that I got to do. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to get the toilet flange in. So this is my tight little bathroom. So I got to get this thing out of the way and get a hole honked down here to put this in so that I can connect the toilet to this and then the plumbing to this. And then I can start with my line that comes from this way. Okay, so normally you set your drain to be 12 inches, which is right here. But this comes with a template that sets it at 8 inches. So I guess we're stuck with this toilet forever, because if I have to change that, that's going to be a lot of work. Whatever. It is what it is. But I've got this centered between the shower, which, yeah, is all the way, and this, where it's where it goes. Now I'm just gonna honk a hole out of here. There we go. There's the hole. Okay, so what I'm doing here is I'm pre-installing this drop pipe from the toilet, because this is I've got 2x12s for the floor, so I need this to go through. And instead of trying to get that all figured out from underneath, it's going to be a lot easier for me just to have this installed so that I'm ready to just drop it straight down through the floor. And I think that's pretty good right there. Okay, here we go again. This time I don't have my hoodie on. This is how I get in here. Whoop. Whoop. Okay, where am I going here? Where am I going here? Not too far is my washer. Yeah. Here. I'll try to do this. I'll cut a little too far on that. Okay, so there's that. Now, I gotta find my sink. Main waistline goes to sink, and then, or sorry, the bathroom sink, and then I actually don't have any of the rest of the plumbing to go down to the oh god, I'm so done, to the shower, but that's to the shower there. I wanted so badly to be done tonight, but I'm having difficulties getting that to there, and I'm way too tired. Too tired and hungry. I'm way too tired and hungry to mess around with that right now. Okay, today is the next day. It's actually the day after the next day because yesterday was Katie's birthday. She's now older than she was last year, but we just had a nice day with her mom and just kind of went for a trip around the property to show her mom the places around here, and then we just had a laid back day, which was well needed. But unfortunately, underneath the house still is my problem, is getting everything hooked up under there. I'm close. I hope this works. I've seen this on the internet and it looked like it worked, but I'm skeptical. I'm surprised how well it's going through, to be honest.
So instead of messing around, I just suggested to Greg we should just get some pipe strapping and just put the black pipe along the beam where he's trying to put the water line anyways, and then it's a big long straight thing that the water line can run through, and it'll just hold it straight, it'll hold it in place, and it won't be a curly Sue.
It's awesome to be working with Katie sometimes, because that is pretty damn unorthodox to straighten out some pecs, but we have extra 1.5 inch ABS. So why wouldn't our long runs, we'll just throw it through there. We can strap it up against the building. It's protected. I mean, it's all the pecs is gonna be protected underneath anyway, but that is thinking so far outside the box.
And it should be easier.
It's a great idea.
It's already in the pipe now too.
It's a great idea. Juniper, come here. You wanna give me a hand? Hi. Can you oversee what's going on here?
Hi.
She's like, what are you doing down in my world? Just visiting. I'm not here for long, trust me. Okay, so this is kind of our utility wall that separates the bedroom from the bathroom. We've got the electrical above me here. It's kind of hard to film where I am. I've got the hookup for the washer and dryer, and then this is where our water filter is going to be as well. So what I'm going to do is right on this side, I'm actually filming, you're in the bedroom and I'm in the bathroom, so you kind of know where I am. I'm going to pull up a line from right here, a 3/4 inch line that goes straight up. And then that's where we have a really cool water filter to show you guys in the future, but we're waiting for that to come and get all figured out. But yeah, so I'm gonna drill a hole right here, and that's where my main water coming into the house is gonna be. So I'm gonna get a hole right here. I'm just gonna leave this right here so I can find it underneath, because it's tough to find stuff underneath there.
Yeah. Yeah.
Is that good?
Yeah.
Okay, just give me a second. Okay. Whoa, just a sec. So this is my main line coming from the pressure tank, which is going to be over by underneath where the wood stove is. And then I'm going to put my return line from our filter that's going to be up here. I'm going to put it right next to this line so that it's all nice and tidy in the corner. Oh yeah, there goes the bit.
Yeah?
You want to pull this up?
Are you not in the corner?
Oh no.
Oh.
Going through the corner.
What did we just discover?
Well, we just discovered that the template that said I needed to be 8 inches away from the wall was actually not right. So now the wall, the toilet's in the wall.
So normally you set your drain to be 12 inches, which is right here.
But let's look at the silver lining here, Katie. We got more places for our knees now. Yes. There's more of an area to go into this teeny little shower. That's good. And
build the toilet into the wall.
we'll just build the toilet in the wall.
Or build the wall around the toilet.
Let's see if the top thing fits. As long as we can get a 1/2 inch behind here, we've got... See this? Okay, let me...
You're using the template.
So here's what I did. This is 3/4 inch wood. I went 3/4 inches away from the wall and said, oh, that's very strange. This flange goes 8 inches instead of 12 inches, which is plumbing standard all over the country. Anyway, we're building the wall around the toilet. Not that's the cold. And that's the hot. Perfect. Okay, just hold it there.
When you crimp it, you just do it once, or do you do it a few times?
It depends.
Oh.
Sometimes I'll do it twice. Like, it depends on how confident I feel with it. I usually do it twice. Oh, my neck.
Oh, look. That's Banana, you snoozing? Is that your little hole? Oh, yay!
Boo boo. Boo boo, come give me a kiss. Jennifer. Come here.
I gotta see my buddy.
Here.
Oh, she's so happy.
Give me a kiss.
She got a pee
Oh, that's nice. Thank you.
Where's the hot? Oh, there it is.
Oh, don't even play that game with me. Are you kidding? Don't do that ever again.
All right, we are ready. We are going to be putting our water heater on this wall. So we've got our water mains coming up. We've got hot and cold to all of the bathroom things and the kitchen. I've been working on cleaning a bunch of these windows. My mom got a good chunk of them done when she was here, but there was a couple left, so I worked on those today, and it looks so much better having those cleaned off. And yeah, it's coming along. So now we've got to get our water pumps hooked up, but we don't have any power to test the water, so we're not going to be doing that yet. And everything's outside of the walls anyways, so not a big deal. We've got our toilet inset into the wall, which is hilarious.
I think it's a blessing in disguise because it's pretty tight in there. It gives us an extra couple inches to like work with.
Yes. Anyways, we're gonna wrap up the video here and we'll see you in the next one. Hopefully it'll be kitchen day.
Hopefully.
Hopefully.
We have like 100 jobs that are started. They all need to be finished, but I would really like to get kitchen done, so I think it'll be kitchen day.
All right, we'll see you next time.
Bye.